What really makes a person a Filipino? Are there standards one must meet in order to be called a Filipino? Does one need to leave the Philippines to be able to be called Filipino? What is the true identity of the Filipino people? These are the only few of the many questions asked when one is talking about the Filipino identity. Filipinos are known to be happy, friendly, and very hospitable people. And we are known for all these good qualities around the world. But let us face it, Filipino people also have annoying and bad habits that sometimes give the country a negative reputation. These habits not only pull us down personally but the entire nations as well. Bahala na attitudes roughly translated as come what may. This is the Filipinos' own versions of fatalism. The belief of trusting in divine providence of our leaving everything to the hands of fate. It is a Filipino way of avoiding rationalizations or good reasons. While this trait can sometimes be helpful in time of adversity, the mentality of what goes around comes around can also keep us from finding ways out the situations. Procrastinations or manana habit. This is the Filipino habit of living for tomorrow what can be done today. They tend to postpone their actions for a later time, thus reducing accomplishment. Filipinos are fond of saying bukas na lang or sa susunod na lang due to laziness. This arises from a slack mentality that a problem will eventually go away by itself. Crab mentality. Filipinos tend to possess this mentality, especially when they feel insecure. In a way, crab mentality also promotes an unhealthy competition instead of doing things that could help one to develop and become better than his competitors. Filipinos devote so much of their time gossiping and backbiting. Filipinos believe in themselves that they are Filipinos, but they didn't know how the real Filipinos really look like and what are the qualifications to be a real Filipino. Filipinos have many respectable values. Some people didn't know about it. Filipino culture is the one we will treasure as long as we live. I want you to recall some of the Filipino values that a real Filipino must have. All of us are deeply rooted in faith. We are so conscious of God's presence, step in Christians' values, ethics, and morals. When we have our own problems in life, we just pray to Him solemnly and believe in Him always. If we are with Him, nothing is impossible. You see, we Filipino have a strong faith that no one can even destroy it. They devote time to reconnect with God. They have strong faith, believing that problems and adversities in life will surface with the God, help and providence of God. Filipinos are also hospitable. Hospitality is one of the values that tourists from around the world notice first every time they visit in the Philippines. Filipinos took great care of their guests, making sure that they are comfortable and happy in their stay. Filipinos are very kind to the visitor even in our simple homes. They offering all that they can have to satisfy their visitors. Filipinos are also family-oriented. They value greatly their families, which is always on top of their priorities. They say that a family that eats together stays together. It means that Filipino families cannot be separated by any means because they love each other and their family is their first priority. Filipinos are also happy people, always smiling and never forget to have a good laugh amidst the problems and the hardships that come their ways. Even when in calamities or problems, they are smiling because Filipinos believe that they will overcome the problems.
First love, if you ask the crowd, come and shout it out. Everybody's gonna dance to this. I see the whole world party in the Philippines. Now with Angelique, info bueno on the TV screen. This is like the samba, coming into Manila with the hip and drums. Yeah, she shake it up and dance it like no more drama. And shut the game, just really please know what I got. The world keeps talking, but we ain't walking. We keep on dancing, that's how we rock it. 7,107 islands of beauty.